All right, baby, 1 minute.
All right.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
There we are. I don't want to fall over.
That would be bad.
That would be ungainly. The problem was shooting on a logging landing.
Right. Sandwich for you.
Thank you.
Sandwich for me.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Breeze feels nice though.
Yeah, it does.
So we've been challenging each other.
Take two.
So we've been challenging each other for a couple of years now since we put the gas guns together. Coming out here and stepping out of the truck and taking cold bore shots and calling any target out there and giving you 2 minutes, even though you're still sitting in the truck, 2 minutes to address and hit the target, however many rounds it takes for you to get on and hit that target. So when we saw the Scandinavian fella doing his cold bore challenges, hunting challenge, it kind of fit right in with what we do. And today, it's proof positive with a rifle that we recently got back and dialed in. It's shooting fairly well. It's proof positive it can be done. And that's a just over a minute plate at 500 yards. It's a generous plate so we can see the impacts and know how close we're hitting to center. And that's further than I'm going to hunt. I have no interest in hunting that far. That's not for me. I've never hunted that way. Others can do it. That's fine. I choose not to. I'd rather move my feet more, hunt more. I'm either a hunter or I'm a tracker. I'm either a good shooter or I'm a tracker. I don't want to be a good tracker. Good enough at that. I don't want to be any better. So it's a good challenge. And it is nice that people are doing that. It's important that people understand where their limitations are.
Okay.
Man ought to know his limitations. Clint Eastwood. So that's nice.
And you got how many rounds through that now?
Including today, 136. 136 rounds.
Yeah. So she's barely settled in.
She's still breaking in, yeah. I haven't needed to zero the scope since we were doing our first 50 rounds.
I noticed.
We did a tall target test and it tracked. I haven't touched it since. And I'm on at an ethical distance, further than what I consider right for me.
Yeah.
We're on at 1,100 yards. I finally got a chance to take it out to 1,100, and I'm on at 1,100.
Yeah.
What more do you want out of a 30-06 with a 212 bullet? 1,100?
That was 1,100.
35 and a half. 35 3/4. 2 minutes left. I think it'll kill anything in North America that I pointed at, beyond whatever distance I consider reasonable. It'll kill deer and elk just fine. It's a bit of overkill for deer. But some of the elk we have here in the Coast Range in Oregon, I think 212's just fine. People are out hunting them with 300 magnums. I think a 30-06 and a 212 is within reason. And y'all have seen the range here many times in our videos where we're shooting across a drainage. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little furrows. Independent drainages. A lot of water out here in the Coast Range. So there's 6 runs where the air funnels differently through this combined cirque. There's deep timber, there's sparse timber where they've logged, there's a fresh section up here where they've logged just this year. And so the wind tends to swirl. If you go back and look at some of our other videos, you can see the fog dropping down off the hillside and then turning and going up the valley. The air here is extremely complex. So it makes a very difficult environment when you couple that with the fact that the main road runs all along here. This is the main road through the area we're at. There's a big loop, a logging road loop at the end of that entire road section. So we're off kind of in no man's land. We're on a landing. We close off the landing. We put red danger tape up where it spurs off from the road so that nobody comes down the road while we're shooting and surprises us. We have quads and people on horses come through here. And of course there's elk and deer that wander through also. So we have adopted the behavior of one person being in the binoculars and the spotting scope. That's the range officer, effectively. That person's job is to get the dope for the scope, and then the shooter simply worries about making the shot, calling the wind, doing everything the shooter should be doing. But whoever's in the binoculars, whoever's in the spotting scope, owns knowledge of the road. So that if we see a car, we stop shooting. If we see animals anywhere out there, we stop shooting. We have to have our eyes and ears on a swivel out here all the time because it's a recreation area for everybody. And we're, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from Portland.
Yeah.
Headed towards the coast.
2 hours from Portland, yeah.
Yeah. We get all kinds of stuff up here. The weekenders come up and camp and do whatever weekenders do. They just have no concern. Or they have an attitude.
The ones with the attitude are worse. Our targets are well below the road line, but if we see anybody approaching, we just stop shooting and wait. Most of the people who drive around here come out here to shoot, so they're familiar. They'll boogie through because they know we're shooting.
Yeah.
But we've had some bicyclists come through, and they see us and they're like, time to fuck with the shooters. So they just stop, mess with their bikes.
Yeah, take 10 minutes to inspecting their front tire.
Right.
That chick was a peach.
Oh yeah.
So we've seen comments where people say, well, you're shooting at the road. You've got all that land out there, you're shooting at the road. Yeah, it's true. Because if there's somebody standing on their bike being an idiot, we just turn and shoot this way. Sometimes we just have to adapt. And because that shows up on a video doesn't mean that we're just shooting 100 yards or whatever. And in that comment from our last video, or a few videos back,
Yeah.
we were shooting 100 yards on the road here. We don't have a 100-yard distance on the flat. What we have is 100 yards to a stump where we put 2 poles, and that's where our paper targets go.
You've seen that in videos.
But it's hard to put a water bottle out there and shoot offhand out there because you got to walk over the unbroken ground to get there. So it's easier to just walk 100 yards up the road and shoot on the road. We've already got the road closed off. And sometimes you'll see us doing that. Sometimes you'll see us shooting the 150, 200, 300s, and we've got a 500. We don't have a 400. 6, 7, 8, 935, 1035, and almost 1100s, 1085 or so. Yeah.
1090, yeah.
$1,100. So we've got steel all over the valley here. And it's, with the wind, it's very challenging. But sometimes we're not shooting that because we can't see it, because there's people that are on the road, and we're not going to stop doing what we're doing. We're just going to adapt to it. It's just nice to be out where it's quiet.
Yeah.
Quality time.
Yeah.
And people have said we're AI. Some of the earlier videos we had comments.
Hello.
We're not AI,
We're
by the
not
way.
AI.
We're really this silly. We're really this goofy.
Actually, we're more goofy than this. Which is why we do narration. If we tried to do it live, we'd just be too goofy.
It'd be butchery. And we're not doing YouTube to make money. We're not trying to be famous. We're not trying to one-up anybody. That's not our game. We're not competitors. The only person I'm going to compete with is myself. Between the photography and the videos, we really do take pride in producing content that we're happy with, that we're proud of. The quality of the video, the quality of the imagery is high enough that we're happy with it. We're not trying to make a logarithm. We're not trying to beat anybody else's channel. We're doing this because we love it. And we hope that other people can kind of get that flavor when they watch the videos here.
Yeah.
We enjoy shooting. We enjoy our time together out here. And we hope that comes through for everybody. We're not doing this, we're not getting paid to do this. We're doing this on our own dime and our own time. Ooh,
Well,
sinew.
it's good for your tendons.
This is, the camera doesn't really show it. There's a lot of angle out there. These mountains are at 40-something degrees.
About that.
It's all hard walking. This is it's young man's territory. I'm getting a little old to go all the way down to the water and back up again just for the fun of it. Been a good place to shoot, though.
It has been a great place to shoot.
We watch everybody else's videos, and we see people out shooting in Utah and Idaho, and it's on the flat and the wind's blowing, and we think, oh, that's got to be wonderful.
Easy win.
It's not swirling. It's not going crazy. You're not shooting down 10 degrees, you know, across 4 different flavors of wind. And
Yeah.
we're looking forward to trying that out. We've often joked about inviting folks to come over here and shoot at this range and see how they do. See if it's just us sucking that bad, or
Right.
is it really as difficult as it is?
Yeah.
Ryan Kleckner, are you listening? Come out here and show us how it's done. We need some quality time with you.
Right.
The Oregon coast is only
20
25,
minutes.
25 minutes
Yeah.
further west of us right here. So we get marine air. It heats up in the valley and it pulls the marine air in on shore. In the afternoons get a bit lively out here, and you can smell the ocean out here. You can smell the salt, which is really nice. It tends to keep things fairly cool. We're at 82 or so, 83 today. It's not that bad, but laying in the sun. That little bit of shooting we did earlier, just for the challenge.
You were sweating.
Ah, dude, I was dying. I was dying. Cardio? I don't have any. Spent it all. But it does make for a very challenging day. If you want to start shooting in the morning, you have completely different data. The environmentals are completely different. You're off by 2 minutes across the valley at noon. And then it's 4 minutes different by the time we're going home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right. Yeah.
So we might be holding 2 minutes left at 1,000 yards in the morning, and we're holding 8 to 10
Right.
left
Right.
at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes we're holding 8 to 10 left, and then an hour later we're holding 8 to 10 right.
Yeah.
Makes for a challenging area.
There was one day when we had to go clear.
Are we flying away?
Just trying to. Because the morning I started 4 minutes left, in the afternoon I was 2 or 3 minutes right at 1100. Very lively.
It's humbling.
Yeah.
It's humbling. It's hard to have an ego when you shoot out in places like this.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about how we put the plates on, like cutting off the edge
Oh,
of
the butt end of the logs
Yeah,
and stuff? Yeah,
yeah.
sure, why not? We kind of moved into the valley here on our own. We got the steel, we had them punch holes in the steel the right diameter so we could run rather large lag bolts through them. And at least here in Oregon, the way they log, there's plenty of slash left behind. There's stumps, and we can knock a flat face on the stump and use a lag bolt to drive the target in. Or we take a log and lean it up on a stump and knock the butt end off so it's flat and run a circle in on that. And it makes everything blend in rather well. We have some people who are trained observers have shot with us up here. They have a hard time finding our plates, even though we're trying to describe, walk them on to that location. Then all of a sudden they go, oh, geez,
Right.
there it is. Now I see it.
Yeah.
So they're kind of dotted throughout here and hidden throughout here, but we've only had a couple of them getting stolen, and they were both, it was from the 500 and the 600, both got stolen, and just because they were hanging on swinging straps, the rubber straps. Somebody came down there and cut them and took our plates away.
Yeah.
But everything else is lag bolted in with an impact wrench into stumps, or we put a log over onto a stump and put it on the butt end of the stump. So they're really very hard to see. The worst thing we have is that even shooting the 30 cals, even the heavy 30s, it's hard to see a splash out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Some
enough.
of those, there's foliage we can. Well, there's little beady grasses, right?
The trace just disappears.
Right.
Well, I think it's low. I'm not sure.
If there's dust, that's easy, but
Yeah.
some of the plates we have, the stumps that they're on are very large, and if the bullet goes into the stump, we just
You can't see it.
can't see it.
Trace just disappears.
Sorry, babe, no call.
We say, well, I think it was low. The 500 plate that we shot this morning for that challenge, it is an 8-inch circle, and so we judge the 1-inch or the 1 MOA thing kind of loosely. We know that if we're towards the center of the circle, we're good.
Yeah.
Probably about 1 MOA. And if you miss the stump, there's no indication. There's foliage behind it. There's the stump and wood underneath it. There's no dust cloud. There's no splash. You just didn't hit steel. Try again. It's really a difficult thing to get dialed on. So it's very gratifying that we can put a rifle together. And we've done it with this .6. We did it with your Browning. We've done it with all of our hunting rifles,
gas guns.
even the gas guns. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much everything's been proven out there at 500 that our first shots are on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those times we put out targets, we just about broke our legs because the deadfall is really bad when it's wet.
It's a fact. There's enough angle on this ground, and there's deadfall all over the place. If there's any snow out here, we don't walk. You can't walk out there. The elk go through it just fine. We don't go out there in the snow. Break our legs, and
Yeah.
that'd be it. Shoot me like a lame horse. I ain't going back up that hill. Have to call a helicopter to get us out.
Right. Well, we passed 500 followers.
That's true. 500, yay!
On YouTube.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.